4th of May, 2023, Thursday. Let's have a crazy technical outlook for today. Disclaimer apply as usual. Let's go. All right, let's look at the Dow today. The Dow, hold on a minute. Okay, the Dow itself, let's take a look at the colors. The Dow opening price for today is at 33,299. And immediately after that, the market slammed down first in the morning, and then a very strong recovery. Now, likely it's because of Apple, because Apple just announced that they are going to buy back $90 billion of their shares. And this is something that Apple always do. And of course, on those days where their share buyback, usually the share market, the stock market will recover. So that's probably the reason why the Dow is going up right now, because the NASDAQ is going up. The thing is this, the MLP for the Dow today is at 33,510, and that is a very interesting point, because if the market cannot break above 33,510, the MLP, based on TWB system, right, that means that that is actually a resistance. Okay, so if that's the case, right, then the downside itself may come in if the market breaks OP. So guys, if the market ever can come back down to OP, it will be a very strong sell, because where we are right now is at 33,428, while the opening price is 33,299. It's at 130 points from where we are right now. So if the market can pull back all the way in, that means the market today can really see this price, which is at 33,103 level. That is MA 200. And take note, it's MA 200. If the market breaks MA 200, this can be pretty serious, yeah? Now, the KSI at the moment now is still red in color, so the boys are actually doing more selling than buying. But the thing is that, interestingly, the KCX, the momentum is still kind of bullish right now. So that means that throughout this whole entire area, the market itself is still pretty buying momentum. So I believe that the moment we see the KCX turning blue with the KSI red, well, that could bring the market really severely downside, okay? So that is the downside. But of course, if the market turns up instead and KSI turns green and KCX stays black, then the upside will be all the way back to the previous high, and that's 34,350 and above, okay? So that is the Dow for today. All right, let's look at the NASDAQ, shall we? All right, for the NASDAQ, as we mentioned earlier with the Apple news, most likely this is the reason why. But what is incredible is that look at the entire market today. Look at the MLP, look at the OP, look at the opening price, the MA 30, it's all crowded at the same price. Let me just try to bring them out differently. This OP, 13,000 flat. The, the MA itself, sorry for the, can't bring it up. The MA 30, okay, it's all jammed up there. Basically, in short, right, 13,000 seemingly is a very important psychological level. It's something similar like the China A50, yeah? Okay, so the thing is this, very simple. The OP itself, we know, is 13,000. Now it's above OP, right? So that's why the market is bullish right now, okay? The thing is this, based on our strategy, above OP is a buy, below OP is a sell. Hence, down is above OP, the market first target will be 13,091, which interestingly this morning already triggered. But now the market has seemingly rejected it, despite we all know that Apple news is coming out. So I got this thing in my mind. I feel that, right, something will be wrong tonight. That means that the news may come up positive. The earnings may not be exactly it is, but the buyback is there. But because they do it so early in the part of the day, right, with what Jerome Powell said yesterday, I just feel that the market could be a pump and dump exercise. What do you think? Let me know in the comment box, yeah? So the market, in my opinion, right, if it breaks below OP, wow, we can see 12,924. But the upside, at least we know now, is at 13,091. Any higher than that, right, at the moment, I can't see at the moment. KSI is red, so that speaks for itself. But then the KCX is black, so that means that there will be buying momentum from the bottom. So I don't think the market will close day low, that's for sure. But then again, the OP will be the main structural pivot. Only if it breaks below 13,000, then we can see selling. Yeah, if not, don't sell yet. Yeah. S&P 500, the opening price is 4075, the MLP is 4099, which was challenged this morning. So now the thing is this, is actually hovering at pivot 1 right now. So by right, above OP, above pivot 1, 4093, it will be a buy. But this morning it tried and hit the MLP and pull back. Now the upside potential will be here, will be 4118, which is the MA 30. So if the market can goes up to this point at 4118, we expect the market to have some resistance around here. So upside from now 4093, upside is 4118. Okay, downside itself, right? If the market breaks OP, then I think it will fall rather easily down all the way to about 4051 level. Now, both KSI and KCX is against each other, so there will be a bit of fight between the bull and the bear camp. But at least you know now that where the market could probably be heading for the S&P 500. All right, moving along, let's look at the Hang Seng right now. Hang Seng today basically reverse course. Now, if you actually believe in the TWB system, right, the moment it opened, we know that something is happening. Why? The opening price for today is 19,643, which is actually above the pivot 1 level, 19,638. So which means that once the market stays above OP, it's a buy regardless whatever the market says about the Dow, the NASDAQ, the Jerome Powell. It doesn't matter anymore. So that's why today, right, even though the KSI was green, was red in color, but surprisingly the KCX turned black. So that means that the buying momentum kicks in. Yeah. So that's the reason why this morning, once the market opens, it straight away blasts past it, and it went above the MA 200 and the MLP at the same time. So with two conditions, supposed to be a resistance, become a support, right? That's why the Hang Seng shot up from 19,643. It shot up all the way to 19,986. So that's again proven that the TWB system stands alone. It doesn't care what the boy says. As long as a buy means a buy, never fight against a pivot. That is the PWB mantra. All right, everybody know. Okay, so how high would it go? Well, it could go all the way to 20,052 MA 30. All right, anything higher than that, the market should have some resistance, because we have seen it before. It resisted the market quite a fair bit recently, all right, at this MA 30. Now, the downside itself, right, only if the market can break back OP. If not, I don't think there's any more downside. The downside, if really do happen, had to break all the way to 19,427. And if that really happened, I cannot imagine how bad would that be, okay, in that condition, yeah? So this is how my view for the Hang Seng. I don't think the downside will be too much, yeah? Okay, moving along, let's look at the DAX right now. It just opened. All right, DAX open this morning between the two pivot, but today's pivot is inverse pivot for DAX, inverse pivot. Inverse pivot means that the market will likely trade within the range, so it's 15,881 to 15,660. Now, the thing is this market opened this morning with a gap up. Very interesting. It's a gap up, and then it closes now trading lower than the MLP. So by right, if you're really going to go down, it will go down to 15,660. Okay, where we are right now, 15,783. So we are still quite far away, so no worry. Now KSI is green, but KCX is blue. So that means that the momentum itself, right? Boys are trying to buy from the bottom, but the selling wave is there. And that's why the market came down earlier. But of course, there were two KCB right here, and the market got itself supported. Okay, so all these things are all done, and you can see from the charts itself, nothing I drawn additional, yeah? All is based on the lines. Okay, so that is DAX. Let's look at FTSE. FTSE is a normal pivot, and FTSE this morning that below pivot 2, 77.52, low was 77.35, and then rebounded. So the thing is this, only if this happens, if the market breaks below 77.52, then there's a chance we can see going all the way down to 76.51. Okay, this is only likelihood for people who understand the KCB, right? The thing is this, what the upside then? Now, if the market stay up instead, right, then you have to go past opening price MLP. So the upside will be 7801, which is not too far away. So if you want to be buyer, then you can aim at 7801. Any higher than that, right, you have to look at it. Now, it could be as high as, let me just double check. 7880. Okay, so you want to go for something higher, you can go for this next number, 7880. Okay, all right, so pretty cool, right? Yep. Okay, all these are the technical of the FTSE. Now let's look at the crude oil. Now, of course, a lot of people are asking about crude oil because crude oil plunged last night. Now, last night, crude oil plunged all the way down to $76. And then after that, right, today we can see it going down all the way to 63.85 before now rebounding back to $69. That means that it rebounded almost $5 from the low. What amazing run is that? So for crude oil, we can see the reason because you can see there's a very strong double bottom here. That's the reason one, and that's the reason why we wanted to combine forces. All right, so the thing is this, for today's crude oil, the KSI is red, the KCX is blue. So by right, everything is all equivalent to sell. And that's why this morning, when the market breaks below OP 68.16, the market went all the way down to 63.85. So down by almost $3. No, in fact, sorry, my bad. It was down almost by $5. Okay, so if you actually have shorted the market in the morning, well, good job, you have picked some profit. Let's double check the date. Yeah, it's 4th, it's 3rd. Yeah, okay, correct. Okay, so now the thing is that the market stays above the opening price. Still, you cannot really short it right now. Only if it breaks OP, then we can short. Now, upside potential. Now, since it did a strong recovery, the upside potential should be 69.85. And the next one should be the pivot one, which is 70.71. Okay. All right. At the end of the day, whether or not this is going to be accepted, but you just had the numbers for today. Okay. So watch out for the numbers 70.71 and this one. Okay. Pivot one. And the next one will be the KCB of this guy. Okay. Hold on. 71.56. Okay, next number 71.56. Okay, so the two numbers for you to take a look on the market. Yeah, okay, done with crude oil. So now let's look at the currency market. Let's go dollar yen. Dollar yen is kind of sideways today. KSI is green, but KCX is blue, so a bit of sideways target. Now, the thing is, just now it went down nicely to the MA30, which is 134.21, and rebounded from there. So for me, it's all right, CCYR, and the market is trading below opening price right now. So if I want to short the market, I can do that. Right, the blessing of the what do you call the market over here. So which means that CCYR. So for those who want to buy in the market, you can buy right now. If you want to short the market, you have to wait for a while until it goes below OP. All right, then of course, do expect the support coming at 134.21 because that was what happened yesterday. And then of course, if you continue to go down further, we can see this pivot 2 at 133.05. Okay, that is the level that I think maximum we can go for today. So for this dollar yen upside itself, you ask me, the maximum you can see is 135.23, which is happened to be MA200. Okay. All right, so let's go with the Dow. Let's go to the euro. The euro has traded upside earlier because of the dollar weakness, then the dollar strength came in. Now, the thing is this, for today, OP is at 1.10583. So I think it's pretty safe at the moment, but then again, who knows? So since it's a CCRY, color change from red to yellow, then of course, by right, we should see things moving up further. So if the market break 1.1080, we should see going all the way to 1.1174. And I said, once again, there is a lot of good traders in the market, but just for us, we can show you evidently the numbers immediately without holding back. Everything can be shown here, yeah? Okay, last one will be pound. Pound is also climbing up. It climbed up yesterday, cross. Now, things that for pound, we are very certain to say that the market, right, is still okay. Everything looks good. Okay, and then the thing is this, today's opening price is at 1.25676. So the upside potential for pound today, if it goes up, will be here, 1.26680. That is the upside potential. The downside potential, you have to break 1.25391 to bring it down all the way to 1.2466. Now, the KSI is green and KCX is black. So I think that the downside is kind of limited. If it breaks down, we will just sell accordingly. But the upside towards 1.2668 is pretty high. Yeah, high chance of going there. Okay, that'll be all for the currency. Let's look at the gold and silver, the commodities. Let's take a look right now. Gold. Now, gold this morning basically shot up all the way to 2071 and then reverse cost. The last time we saw this was during the attack on some of the some of the generals in some of the Middle East. I remember that. Okay, anyway, just to show to you right now, the market now trading below OP is meant for selling in our case. Hence, therefore, the downside could be the first target will be MLP at 2027. And of course, we need to get this up. Now, the thing is this, if the market reverse cost breaks above OP 2040, well, where can it go? Well, first target is definitely the previous one at 2049. Anything higher than that itself, right, will be the day high, which is about 2070, around there. The thing is this, if the market goes down deeper and breaks MLP, the selling should be warranted. And when it does that itself, right, the question is this, can we still sell? Does it this? Yes, of course you can still sell. As long as the market trades between the two KTR, +1 and -1, right, most of the time, the trade will turn out successful, yeah? Okay, I'm done on the gold. Let's look at silver. Now, I know there's some ongoing grapevines about silver ratio is smaller than gold, and it's like 20-1 right now. So that means that if anytime gold shoot up, right, silver follow through. Guys, you must understand your history very well. The last time this happened itself was when people are still scribbling down notes and stuff like that, not like us using the internet. So I don't think that statement makes sense, but I still believe there's a God, and let's end there. All right, for silver today, the opening price is between the two pivot, right, which is 25,073 and 2527. Okay, so that seems like quite interesting. Huh? Okay, so with that understanding right now, right, what we can see is that if the market stays up and go further, we can reach the NANHUA 25.723. That is something interesting because we all know that NANHUA is always based, okay, here itself, right? We don't really go down. All right, so this is silver price, $25.72, which already triggered this morning. So with the KSI red and KCX black, so we're going to have some selling pressure, although there's some buying from the bottom. So the downside, I think you can consider with $25.20. Yeah, that is for silver. All right, last two will be Bitcoin, Ethereum to wrap it up. Now, Bitcoin, basically, we can see has continued to go higher. Now, Bitcoin, as we know, that Bitcoin usually will push up the NASDAQ companies. So the thing is this, for now, the opening price is at 28,504 and it's pushing up so fast. Is it because that, you know, there could be a tip given to us? We don't know. All right. So anyway, guys, who want to buy into Bitcoin, you have to stay above OP and then you can buy. Now, of course, the first technical level is 29,316, which is the according to this itself, right? This is going to be a very interesting level because this one also is the fresh KCB. So the fresh KCB versus the accuracy line, of course, fresh KCB is more important, yeah. So I think that the market may purposely go and test this number 29,316 first, test ready, then maybe let's see how from there. Okay, so watch out for that, guys. Okay, all right. So that is the downside. Downside to me is once you break the waterback, the downside should be somewhere around here at the first KTR, 27,500. Okay. All right. So you should be there. Yep. Okay. So that is Bitcoin done. And the last one will be the Ethereum to wrap it up. Let's go Ethereum. Ethereum, as you can see, that today is above OP, above pivot 1, and today above OP, and today is a Doji DADD. So above OP is absolutely correct. And you have tested the pivot 1 at 1910. And of course, it came back down to me and it whispered to me and stuff like that. So all I can say is this for today's TWB, right? If the market stays above the opening price, 1910.8 is the first resistance. But anything is that if it breaks below OP, there's a lot of selling to go. Not even not myself, but a lot of things to go. We have MLP, we have this, you know, the what do you call it, the other trainers all saying that. So guys, if the Ethereum breaks below opening price 1870 is first, but in my opinion, what you can go is at 1808. Right, that's the scary part. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how it goes. But the KSI is red in color, KCX is blue in color, meaning that there will be some spike, there will be some volatility in the market, but the market a little bit further to the sell side. Yeah. Okay, that'll be all for today. Thank you very much. See you guys once again tomorrow. Bye-bye.